We're in a weird place. We're in a weird place. For bingo, we are either going to keep locking in at Phosani, or we're going to do what we're doing. Lock in somewhere a bit less. The problem with Phosani is that if we get the tile, we get something, it does not add to the board. So, sad to say, instead, we will be locking in at maybe the most boring option here. Maybe. Possibly. I think so. It's just to flesh out the board. We need a ring of this one. Blessing. A dagger, a lance. I think that's it. That is it. We need teleports to the house. We need GTFO teleports. Teleport. We need the usual suite of things, which is, let's see. Think. What the hell? Sorry, let's not be angry, but what the actual hell? Oh, you said you needed it this week. Oh, I thought you said we were gonna want one eventually, not urgently. My bad. Stupid. My mistake. We'll get you one maybe later. I don't know. We'll see what we can do. What do you mean a miscommunication? What are you talking about? How do you miscommunicate? I'm sorry. Out of all the entities ever to miscommunicate, it's like that. Freaking judges and police and executioners, like the lawyers. What are you talking about? You miscommunicated. Oopsie daisy. LOL. My bad. Ooh. What? What? Sorry, that is wild. I laugh because that is the stupidest thing I've heard in a long time. Just miscommunicated. Something so freaking important. Okay, well, I mean, maybe a best case scenario here, you know, the insurance and everything, that'll all be taken care of, right? Because if it's miscommunication, it's not your fault. So the extra stay, great, that's might be square, right? Like, come on, you can't. But yeah, it's only a tad infuriating. Was it 7 pounds where he takes over the hospital? Only a tad 7 pounds. Just a little. Makes you think we pray that one. No reason for piety. We're gonna do something real boring. We're gonna push for the win on the bingo. This is gonna be boring as hell. We're going for 1 in 5K here. That's what we're doing. Yeah, okay. Well, that's something, I guess. I don't know. Is that something? I don't know how much something that is when it's like... It's such a stupid mistake. Just, oh, miscommunicated. LOL. Sorry. Great. Yeah. We'll just deal. It's... We need a Visage. Sure, we could do Vorkath for a Visage. We might do Vorkath for a Visage. Who knows? Leave tape movies face. Ugh. Does she mind? Some of the medical tape's okay. Like, it's not invasive, doesn't itch or anything. If she's cool, that's good. Is she cool? She hating this. Please be cool. We all hate it enough. You don't need to hate it as well. I have butchered so many wyverns and so many dragons this bingo and so many shamans. It is absolutely ridiculous. We've done something like 1,500 wyverns. Well, it's Fossil Island wyverns. Hundreds of skeletal wyverns, like 200 to 300 of those. We're at 40, 51 dragons, not to count Vorkath, that's a whole nother dragon issue. It's been a lot of dragon death. Okay, don't need all the Addy play bodies this early. The Draconic Visage is the only thing that's gonna drop a loot beam, I think. So it should be easy enough to ascertain when that shows up. I would just like to announce to any PKers, like, if they run up, be like, excuse me, I'm not here for anything of value. Because it's stupid bingo. Okay, 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 well that's not terrible, I guess. It could be worse, if it's not bothering her and if it's built to last like that, if it's hyperallergenic. Maybe we should do Vorkath instead. We really gotta get the Visage, that's the problem. The infection stuff feels like a manageable evil, all things considered. Why don't you give stuff to me? I'm trying to just pick up items I'll actually use. Revenant Cave teleports will get used. My bank is super full because I've been running so much random content, just dropping stuff in there. They don't think the tape is necessary? How is it supposed to stay on her face? A rubber band? What are you talking about? Not necessary? Well, we have Scotch tape we can use. Dude, insurance is the worst on that kind of stuff. Like, why are you piecemealing the stupidest things? Ooh, ice axe. That is mind-blowing. Yeah, we just don't find holding medical equipment onto one's person is necessary for receiving medical care. I get that, but like functionally, how is it supposed to work? Like, what are you trying to convey here? What's the perfect insurance-covered situation? I sit in the hospital and hold all of the different tubes and hoses? I just do that? Absolutely ridiculous. Come on now. I'm all for cutting costs where you can, but that's just like nonsensical. Like, what are you talking about? How is that just cutting a cost? That is a nonsense cost. Well, we don't believe headlights are necessary for your car if you just drove at daytime all the time. Like, what? What? I don't want to do this very long. We'll send a trip here and then, I don't know, Vorkath or Phosani. The problem is the Visage is in the middle of a row and a column, whereas Phosani is, for us, on an incomplete row and an incomplete column. So presently Phosani is worth 0. Well, it's worth 1 tile. Whereas this is worth all the bonuses we get for completing multiple tiles. I cannot see what is happening. I don't even need to pick up the blighted food anymore. Shout out to Castle Wars for sorting me on that. Jeez. Just trying to get stackable stuff that I'm going to actually use. That's the plan here. Just keep booking. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, do that. You've got him back there, probably. Keep on poking. I really thought we were going to be locked in at Phosani today. Stupidly, I expected a 1 in 12,000 drop to show up after killing hundreds. I did tell my team they could come do this if they were so inclined. Guess they weren't so inclined. They've been doing other stuff. I'm not ragging my team at all. They've been busy. I also was not so inclined because I was doing other stuff. Oh yeah, well at least you got a fancy new car. You got that slick new one. You got that spacious. Infamously spacious. I guess we could have brought the Amulet of Avarice here. Then everything would be noted and we'd be skulled and life would be more dangerous. Until then... Vorkath has 2 separate... Oop, something more off. Oh, he had anti-poison or something. Vorkath has 2 separate Visage on the table. Visages? I don't like Visages. Whatever. Vorkath has 2 separate ones. So it would make sense to do Vorkath. I suppose if we do Vorkath, there's also a chance we get a good time that we can use. We have a decent enough time. I'm just 2 seconds off the GM time for Vorkath. It's not perfect, but it's decent. No, none of this is useful. I guess Death Runes are okay. Just doing some stabbing. Gotta get everybody poked up. Whew. I will say that as far as like methods go, the Mixed Hide plus the Lance is kind of nice because you get a stab bonus and the Mixed Hide is not terrible for range. Makes it feel like we're really cruising here. I just don't even care about the Blighted Fish. We have so many, and we get so many from Castle Wars, just literally passively. The most literal passive you can be in the game. How many do we send here? We're at 70. It's 1 in 5,000, so if we just send 75, we'll be more than 70. There are multiple teams I've heard of that have gotten spooned on this thing. Just wildly frustrating. I'm infuriated. Ooh, wildy crabs. That's good for going ahead and tossing to deaths. Assuming we make it to deaths, it'll be worth it. Uh-oh. Can hear our anti-fire. Really love to go get coffee, but I feel like we shouldn't leave. Oh, javelin heads. Big money, big money. People come up and kill us and they can tell we've done monkey madness. It's kind of just a little bit of a brag, you know? They see how I'm getting those drops. It's because I do monkey madness. I do my quests. You too could be getting dragon javelin heads. Yeah, the Visage is in a bingo, and it's in the middle of a column and a row that we finished. It's like right in the middle. So if we get it, we get a lot of points, whereas the Phosanes is on an incomplete column and an incomplete row. So if we get it, we get the points for the tile, but not any bonus points. They do bonus points for columns and rows completed. The math isn't mathing for Phosanes. Sad to say. I don't even need a Visage, to be honest. The only one I need is a Wyvern one, and I've butchered Wyverns all week. And nothing. Maybe not all week, the past 2 days maybe. I don't want to say that I've done more than I've done, but I've done a lot. That's where I'm trying to get at here. I'm not trying to make it sound like I've unlocked it, Wyverns. I've just been planted. You can have one. You can have this one, I don't care. I have two. Presently, I have two. This third one doesn't really solve any problems. Just is. That's why I wanted the Wyvern one. Don't you have a Wyvern one? You famously have a Wyvern one. You don't need one. Never mind, you don't get one. If you've got the rarest of them, you don't need any more. No. Oh, there you go. You have one. That one's on the board. Then you have it. So that would count. I've never hung out this long here. I just hate it. No, that one's more useful. It's got a big magic bonus on it now. It's worth significantly more. You don't need to do Vorkath. You're situational. I don't know why I'm picking up all the bones. I won't use them for anything. Probably for a giveaway, I guess. I always like the idea of doing a giveaway with bones. There's nothing else I ever plan to use them for. I was thinking about this the other day. As part of bingo, it would be very beneficial to get 200 mil in a skill. It's like woodcutting or something. And then anytime a bingo has this pet on it, you just go do that skill. Buff your own chances. I think I'd rather do Vorkath than this. I know the chances here are better, but it's pretty boring. Not even on Slayer task. I think the only thing I feel bad for this bingo is the guy who ran a bunch of moons and got nothing. Said he ran like 100 perilous moons. And then someone else came and got the what he was looking for, what we needed in like 15. 100 perilous moons. That is some commitment. Those things are kind of a drag. I think he was just running one moon. I don't know. He said he was just running one, but I don't know if he switched back and forth after running, you know, 70. Bob. It's like me collecting Dagonoth? Yeah, Dagonoth bones. Dagonoth bones are useful because I can put them in Death's Coffer. These bones are not deathable. That's it for cannonballs. No more sea balls. Sad to say, no sea balls. Oh, it's throwing a wealth scroll. That's something I do need, actually. That'll increase how many clues we get while doing our wilderness work. Wow. Big upgrades. See, if this was pre-Castle Wars, I would feel like this is to my advantage to come out here and kill a bunch of wilderness stuff. We could get all the ice sacks. We could really get ready for more wilderness bossing, but Castle Wars has really dampened that for me. I'd rather just stand in a corner and literally read a book. Let's let the account run for a few minutes. Get paid. Paid in sack. Alright. Well. You guys gonna always be aggressive? Is that what happens here? How many did we kill? Like 40, 50? High 40s. We'll send one more trip and then... Whew. See what we can do about Vorkath. I'd rather get stuff at Vorkath. We need the jar anyway because Taco has put that on our to-do list for the year. This is dumb. Why am I being dumb? Let's not be dumb. Alright, I'm gonna go get coffee. I'll be back and we'll be back. So, be right back. Asked if he was going to come in for his last 2 weeks and he was talking. Of course I'll be here. Guess who didn't show up? Love that. What an absolute Giga Chad move. Secure the new job. Just lie to the old job. Ghost. Yeah, dude. I'll be here for sure, dude. Just count on me, man. I'll totally be here. I would never abandon you like that. Alright. As previously mentioned, we're going to do this trip. And then, just over it, rather do Vorkath. There's a chance we get a better time. And even if not a better time, chance we get better money. And if neither of those things, it's frankly more engaging. There's zero collection log slots we need out here. Zero anything. It's just for bingo, and I don't like that so much. So, get out of my face, Captain. Now is not the time, Captain. Bro, I'm not even there. We're done. That's it. We're done. Goodbye. Enjoy my cannon. I don't want it. Never mind. We're gonna go to Vorkath. That was the easiest decision. We've already got this calibrated. I guess we don't need run energy. We got this calibrated for Lunar Isle. And all we need to do is open the bag, open the sack. So we're gonna try to do the GM time. It's apparently possible. It's allegedly possible. I don't want to say apparently, because it's not apparent to me. It's just alleged. Allegedly, the Burning Claws can really do the Lord's work here, which I have not used here, but we'll see. I've used a lot of the Void Waker because I think it's fun to go, but we'll take the Claws. Claws are cool. I was also using some Darox last night to try to get there, but it did not get there. We need a lance, we need gloves, we need a shield. Lance? 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 Gloves? Gloves? Wait, I already grabbed the gloves. Okay. And we need a Slayer's staff. What goes in the bottom here? Extended super anti-fire, anti-venom. Sucks we're wasting a bit of our anti-fire, but... haste makes waste, and PKers make waste. And there were PKers, so it's okay. Sorry, guys. You've ruined the wilderness. I cannot return. Will not. Cannot. Will not. So we'll push on this for a little while, maybe an hour. We'll push some Vorkaths, which I've also pushed a heap of during bingo. I only did 18 apparently during my push to get the GM time, which did not yield the GM time, mind you. Doom, 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 doom. He's burning for 0. I'd love to see it. Oh boy. Oh no. This doesn't feel like the GM time. Given we've been here for like 2 minutes. See, it's like, do you come out here and roll 2 Visage at 1 in 5,000? Or do you go to the wilderness and roll them much quicker, but each one is 1 in 5,000? I don't know. Both our extended anti-fire and our extended super anti-fire are currently active. Vorkath is certainly better content to do. Certainly something happening here. Bruh, what is up with these big explosions? Oh no, damage! Alrighty. None of that is useful. I should probably put yew seeds in Death's Coffer. I don't ever plant yew trees. The other thing we need is a skilling pet, so I suppose we should have started with a birdhouse, or not a birdhouse, run a farm run. Yeah, burn, baby. Ooh, 1 damage. Ooh, 1 damage. Ooh, 1 damage. Oh, 1 damage. Oh, jeez. He's done a lot of damage to me. More than 1. The big poke. Yeah, we'll go to a seaweed run after this. We love the extended anti-venom plus, except for making it's a real pain in the tushy, but otherwise. Big fan, very pleasurable for the tushy. Just the 1 tushy pain. It's too many steps. It's too many steps, Jagex. It's too many steps. You have to make an antidote plus, and then you have to take the antidote plus and make it into an anti-venom. You have to make it into an anti-venom plus, and then make all of that into an extended super anti-venom plus. It's too many steps. You don't have that many steps on a dragon potion. You just take a dragon fire, extend it, make it super. Many less steps. Boa. Back we go. I really like a Phosana unique. I guess we could get the skeletal Visage here. That'd be pretty nifty. Wouldn't that be nifty? What a nifty Visage. Buddy boy is really doing a great job not taking damage, isn't he? Salve check. Forgot the blessing. Riotous blessing. We've only got a minute 58 left on this anti-fire. He's only got 30 health. Ooh. Sad. So what we're looking for here is a loot beam that is neither green nor blue. Well, it doesn't show blue. White? Whatever the other one is. The clue one is purple. White. White on here. Purple on mobile. Yeah, we want a loot beam that's pink. Not purple. No, it's gonna be white. We want it to be pink. Or we want it to be... orange. Either good. Or we want to see the cute little fun little pop-up for the GM time. Any of that. Columns and rows, baby. The biggest issue I have with doing this, like hunting for the Visage of Vorkath, is that the tile, the Visage tile, I mean, frankly, it's pretty AFK. I can do wyverns while I'm doing literally anything else. Which makes me feel like I should do Phosonic. You can't do Phosonic for crap. But, got a lot of time today to AFK. My brothers and I are supposed to play a game today at some point. So, hopefully, we have enough time. But this would be a better Visage, and the Jar of Decay is here, and frankly, I have little reason to come here on a normal day. So if Bingo is compelling me to do something helpful, I guess we'll just let it be. Got 15 seconds left in our potion. Was the worst placed. No, the burn still works. I guess the burn doesn't work on freeze phase. Neat. We have no anti-fire protection. Just the magic protection. I really don't want to drink another extended super anti-fire just to teleport out. We don't have to. Aha! Bye! Another dragon plate skirt. This is gonna print money, isn't it? I forget that it does this. It's kind of nice. It's also kind of like, listen, I feel bad not being happy with what I'm getting, but I'm not happy. I'm just a child crying at his own birthday party. That's me. Toot, 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 toot. Let's go to the dig site. Toot, toot. Look at all that money. That was one inventory. We have a $500,000. This is 50,000 plus the 320,000, which is 370. I think each of the bones is 25,000. It's a lot. That's a lot. That's like $500,000 in 3 kills. Body. Girl, yo, body. I guess we should drop all the equipment basically, and take our seaweed. Dive. Toot tootly toot 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 tootly toot. See, we can't even really go for the Bloodhound pet. I guess we could, but that would require doing a lot of master clues. Ooh, it takes so much time. Though for our account, that might be one of the more interesting things to get in the bingo. The Bloodhound counts as a skilling pet. We're trying to get skilling pets, trying to get a Visage. You know what? Instead of telling you, I'll just show you. I mean, we have the board somewhere. Let's see. Somebody updated the board yesterday, I believe. There we go. Doodly doodly doo. Bah. There's your board. There's our board. Not yours, it's mine, it's ours. So. Need that open. Sorry, I'm closing some windows. Yes, the Draconic Visage does a row and a column. Phosani does nothing. I guess diagonal. I don't even know if that counts. It doesn't count on their point breakdown, but it should count. It counts in normal bingo. A Warhammer, which I think a Dragon Warhammer is the fastest, but a Warhammer, do we get the pet? No. A Dragon Warhammer would be, well, would fill that out. The other thing we can do is we can go to Grador for the hilt. The hilt, you can't see it, but there's a Godsword behind those two boxes. So you have to get all 3 Godsword pieces and a Bandos hilt. The idea with that tile is it's defense reducing items. That's why those 3 what seemingly random things, or an Elder Maul, you just run more chambers and hope for a mega rare. Skill pet. Our team only has skill issues, unfortunately. They've been farming up just heaps of Herbivore and gotten nothing. It's very sad, truth be told. It's been a valiant effort, but nothing. All right, let's see what we got for Vorkath here. Doop, doop. Gotta remember to change what's in the pipe. I was using the pipe last night, the blowpipe, for attempts at the GM time, and we do not want that. We do not want that. If we go to Phosani, we don't want to be using dragon darts over at Pinamine. Phosani's Nightmare. PNM. Okay. Let's take enough food to feed a small army. We're good. Seems good. We're good. There's our board. I don't feel like you need to see any more of that. You good? You seen enough? Yes, one Visage, column and row. Skilling Pet and Phosani. So this is us. Oh, not a seed pod. Oh, geez. This is us just trying to get the most out of our time. We'll see. I don't think there's anywhere better for the Draconic Visage. I think it's pretty close. I think the Wyvern Visage should be more common from the, what is it, Ancient Wyvern? The big boys? Because right now, it is not that much more common. It's like 1 in 12,000 from one enemy. Where it's 1 in 10,000 from them. Ooh. Those are some big noodles. Where? Ooh, oh, some big noodles. That was depressing. That was real big noodles. Wonderful if after faster times on average bringing the ring we have on, the Ultor, or if we just brought the light bearer. Relied a bit more on specs. Might have better luck with the specs. $60, $50. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Yeah, I'm sorry to tell you. Maybe that's why you got a Kia Soul. You were trying to find a soul. Your subconscious, or whatever an AI has in lieu of subconscious sub-programming. There's a term for it, but it's like a comment. It's a comments. The comments in your code are coming out. There we go. Just a little coding joke. If you know anything about coding at all, I don't know much, but I know what a comment is. It's an unread piece of text within the code itself. So people can get ready for this, make comments. Hey, that's not a good that's not a good kill. What was that? 58,000. Thanks, Dragon Bones. You were the valuable item there. Ugh. We've got 24 seconds to get the GM time. We just have to shave off constant 50s. And we'll get there. Okay, we've hit a 23, which is really slowing down our train. I don't know what good a 35 is going to do, but it's not helping. No. Well, we landed the claws, which is something. Okay, we did less than half of the health we needed to do. Oh, wow. Big stab. This doesn't overall matter on the account. I am at 9,000 and some change. I haven't checked since yesterday. Wyvern's butchered without a Visage. So, bingo aside. Come on, man. We're getting real close. Statistically, most people would have had a Visage by now. Statistically. Ooh! Best viewers. I don't know, Zordy was here. I feel like all the best viewers have already arrived. Skirt! Run away! Eat it. Drink it. Rune longsword. Melt it. Me again. This poor guy. Just trying to catch the nap and getting run over. Might have been a bad time to claw spec. No. Oh, it does reduce the amount of damage it does, because it was doing 3s and now it's doing 1s. It must round it down as well. It's unfortunate. Oh. Let me go. I want to go to Phosani. I thought about pushing the GM time here. You're doing that on stream, but the reality is, I don't think we'll win the tile, and even if we win the tile, it'll be worth less. It's 5 points for speed tiles if you're first place. It's worth 5, right? And each column and row is worth 5. So if we get a Draconic Visage, because we get a column and a row, it's worth 10. So it's just not worth it. We really put ourselves in a pinch here. Okay, come on. We've got 20 seconds left on the anti-fire. There you go. Roar, roar, die, die. The famous money dragon do indeed be printing money. How much are we at right now? 24 kills, 4 mil. Yeesh. The bones, man, it's the bones. And the worst part is, it's an iron, you can't even sell them. Those aren't death's cofferable. Those are gonna go into potions. Just to kill this very dragon all the more. We did not use many supplies, did we? We just ran out of inventory. Oopsies. Love when that happens. Means you grab like 5 sharks and go again. Every time I start a bingo, I look at my supplies and I go, I'm gonna need more Krombons. I'm gonna get up to so much business. I'm gonna need so many more Krombons. I don't need more Krombons. You just lock in at so many things that don't use Krombons. If you have a Phosani piece, you won't use a Krombon. You're doing raids, you won't use a Krombon. Vorketh, you might use a free Krombons. Krill, no Krombons. Grador, no. Muspa, maybe. Maybe. I don't remember the last time I did Muspa for a bingo. It's been a long time. Muspa really doesn't get added too much. Me again. Good hits. Good hits. Good hits. Pretty good hits all around, I must say. I'll do Claire. Can we do a poison walk? Hell yeah. I guess we should have turned on anti-fire. I took a sip of a super combat and didn't turn on an anti-fire potion. It's fine. Just being silly. I don't know what's ticking down right now. Alright, maybe they weren't as good of a hit as I thought. I was told by a YouTube video that if we just landed good claw specs, we'd have a GM time for sure. I said, if you land that and go to poison phase, you'll keep DPSing and you'll for sure get it, eventually. Uh-huh. Well, YouTube video, that's what I did, and I have not gotten it. Ooh, hop over here. Ooh, it's a lot of damage. Big poke. Look at those burning zeros. One more. Hey. You have 1 health? 2 health. Okay, we gotta relax. We can't be doing that in that phase. Ooh. I wanna know, have you ever seen Lorraine? I wanna know. Sorry, I gotta be quiet. It's early. I wanna know. Whisper loudly. That's 3 dragon plate skirts and like 5 kills or something. Thank you. You misunderstand what I'm here for. Draconic Visage, not dragon plate skirt. I don't need your pants. Actually think I have an item in the house. If we get another dragon plate skirt, we'll hold it. Okay, you gotta chill with that. I can't take those range attacks. That's fine. Cook me with the dragon fire for sure. Voila. I think we have an item in the bank. A clue item that goes on plate skirts. If we can add it to one of these plate skirts instead of me just melting down the plate skirts like an absolute alchemist. I'm just gonna walk over here. I never go over here, but I feel like it's a better place to be. If we can add it, I think we can drop it in the POH. Yeah, Zordy, I have seen the rain. On a literal answer to that question, yes. Poke. Poke. Give me the Draconic Visage so I can go to... Or just a lot of Chaos Runes. I really wouldn't mind Chaos Runes. I'd rather have those than Death Runes. He's only yielded 1600 so far. We need heaps. We need absolute heaps. That's how I power my Shadow. Shadow. How I power my Shadow. Boah. Big poke. Oh, big ol' 0. Why couldn't we have Vorkath's head on the board? Why doesn't have to be a Visage? What if it's just a Visage, but still has all the meat on it? I guess the Visages aren't skeletons, are they? The skeletal Visage would be. Well, that comes from here. We'll just say it's a skeletal Visage that hasn't rotted away yet. Seriously? Another kill where he gets down to 1 health? Incredible. You just don't see kills like that very often. And Dragon Bolts. Again, great, love it, need them. 10 out of 10. Oh, we just get 50 million in strength. That's depressing. Not one of the skills I was talking about for a bingo. Talking about like skiller skills. So that way when there's a pet on the board, you just go zoom. No, usually it's block party. Ban it, ban it, ban it. If you know, you know. Poke. Is this loud? I feel like this is loud. Not that loud, I guess. Not any louder than it would be if you were here in real life and fire was raining down on you from a giant under a dragon that you woke up by poking it. And we see big explosion of damage. Today's really not panning out as such a good day for bingo. Oh yeah, there's a big explosion of damage. Don't worry, I'll just waste my DPS time eating to stay alive. It's not my favorite thing to do. How's the spec? It's not ready. Okay, we just need big damage. There's a 3. It's a good start. Ugh, 54. There we go. 9. What a delicate little number. 9. I'd really like to play Balatro. That's my anti-RuneScape burnout game, I'm finding. You can just put it down. You play a hand, you put it down. It's intense, but it's also hella chill. I dig it. I dig it. This is our last trip, or last kill this trip, so we're just gonna send the Kloss back. Hate to send it, but die, buddy. Jeez, Louise. Poor 1 in 5,000. Oh, these are terrible, terrible. That and the other one, terrible money. Like, what am I gonna do with Adior? Nobody even uses that in the game. Nobody ever, ever, ever. I gotta go get more coffee. I suppose I could tell my team that I'm doing Vorkath instead. Yeah, I should tell them. Yeah, I feel like as a bingo participant, you should communicate with your team. I don't know, I'm just making it up. I feel bad if they're out there also farming visages and expecting me to show up with this. Oh, we brought a raw bass. Expecting me to show up with a Phosani's unique, and I'm just not. We could all hunt visages. It's gonna take some work. I'm gonna go get more coffee. I'll be right back. Yeah. See you in a second. Be right back. Oh boy. Sorry that took so long. We're dog sitting, and the dog we're sitting apparently needs to pee at an earlier time than our dog, which is great and fine. It's just also, you know, something to keep in mind, otherwise pee. So I had to let her out. Doop, 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 doop. Ah! We're just gonna do one claw spec. This one's going sideways anyway. The next kill, we will properly 3 claw spec and everything. Ah! Gotcha. Stupid. We'll do a proper 3 claw spec. Bum, bum, bum. I will read the message momentarily. I read half of it, and then the fight started. They all excited to get back into Jad business. Bum, bum, bum. Poke, 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 poke. Nice. We're in dire need of something. One massage. We got like 3 people in the chat, in our bingo chat, or bingo team, I suppose is the right way to say it. We have like 3 people or so in the team that are just absolutely pushing what's left. And something's got to give, right? If we have 3 people farming Vorkath and Wyverns, like eventually, 1 in 1,000, 1 in 3,000, 1 in 6,000, you just keep working those odds. Something's got to give, I think. Statistically, right? We have 12 people going complete bananas on Wyverns. Just keep pushing the odds into our favor. Hi, death runes. Why are seeds always worth less? Why are they always at the bottom of the stack? The bottom of my heap? I need seeds. I don't want them at the bottom. I need them at the top, because I need them. The account needs them. I demand the seed. Give me the seed. Pretty middle of the road claw specs, to be totally honest. Oh, the lance is still popping. We love it, we love it. And we get the chance to heal. But across the board, not our best. The burning is still burning, I guess. I guess it keeps burning even through. Where are we doing here? We're at 39. Yeah, we're not making GM times. I can't really tell if the claws are that much better than the Void Waker. I feel like the Void Waker really does cook. It'll rip apart 60 to 80 health sometimes. That makes all the difference. Seeing a text message. Hopefully it's not Bay and Bay Bay. Uh-oh. The frost. Oh, jeez. Oh, crap. Bay asking if I just let out the dog where we're dog sitting. We had 1 accident yesterday, and we're not doing that again. Been a long time since we've had to clean up dog pee. Our dog is so good about it. Big poke. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Hope the dog peed while she was out there. It's still dark out, so hopefully she didn't just lollygag. I don't know. Dogs take their time. That is true, actually. Wait, he's rapping about old school? That's so cool. I bet he gets a lot of sick street cred doing that. Oop. Big poke. Little poke. Those were little pokes. Little cow pokes. I feel like I'm spacing out already. This is why I don't do a lot of Vorkath, because it's good money, but it's so samey. And it's not long enough that it's like... Phosani's is kind of samey, but Phosani's there's some variance. Vorkath, you just walk back and forth. Or if you're doing range, I guess we also take... we avoid taking damage. You just walk back and forth. He says as he stops walking back or forth. Certainly not a good time to do that. Loony booty. You got loony booty, baby. We got 3 seconds on the antifier. Is this it? That's it. Okay. Ready? Nope. Ready? Nope. It's the last of our food, Vorkath. Oh yeah, we can avoid that. Oh, hell yeah. I didn't think we were gonna finish that. No, I didn't think we were gonna do... I guess we have more anti-fire, don't we? Ooh, 600 chaos runes. I don't want the grapes. Chaos runes are absolutely the most useful thing in this packet. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh. I forgot you were doing that, honestly. Yeah, I suspect it'll be okay. I just don't suspect it'll be, like, outstanding or anything. I think it was just kind of the flavor of the month kind of thing. Why did I just hit the number 9? It just went to top. What are we doing? Okay, so people from the bingo are checking in. One of them is cracking on at shamans, which is great. We need a hammer or Vorkath pieces, and he was doing Vorkath yesterday, so I guess he switched it off for hammer, which is fine. Any is acceptable. Somebody else said that they are cleaning up some stuff around the house, and they're going to be going to Grador or Vorkath or thieving. So we still need that skill pet, which reminds me we got to keep this special stuff. Seaweed is done in a few minutes. Okay. We're gonna do a full-fledged farm run. It's not a full one. I'm not gonna say it's a full one. It's not a full one. It's a full-fledged bingo one. Cactus, mushroom, belladonna, seaweed. That's it. That's all we're gonna do. Before our anti-poison or anti-fire stuff comes back. Plays Kevin. Plays a fan in the show. Oh, interesting. I will say, one of the things about that show is it has a really solid cast. Like, the cast has done or gone on to do cool stuff. Where's the farming guild? Why am I looking at this like a boot? Oh, farming? Yeah, it's a good cast. Like, they have had good careers before or after. So, if nothing else, at least enjoyable people to watch if the shows doesn't end up being enjoyable. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up because I don't know who you're talking about. I guess we should keep our eyes on the box. We're looking for a funny feeling he would have been followed. That's what we need. Frank, Fiona, Lip, Ian. I have no idea who. Steve Howie? Sure. That's enough of that. I don't need to look it up anymore. It's already going to taint my search. It's going to make it so I get personalized invitations to look at that show more. Okay, we're going to go to... I guess we'll do the Bella... Oh, we're almost at 50 million farming. You love to see it, don't you? Let's go to... Where's the manor? Or do the belladonna? Since we have our sick gloves on. Jeremy Allen White's good. I mean, that's what I mean. A lot of this cast... I'll look it up again. A lot of that cast is pretty solid. William H. Macy is good. It's really fun in Fargo. Jeremy Allen White. Cameron Monaghan's good. Homeboy out here keeping Star Wars alive. I don't think Emily Rossum's in anything else I'm familiar with. Nothing that comes to mind. Again, I'm just gonna... She's almost 40. What is she in? Oh, Phantom of the Opera. That's pretty much it. Day After Tomorrow. And Dragon Ball. How cool. How fun. How neat. What a fun little career. How silly. Yeah. Beautiful Creatures. That did not go over so well, did it? It was supposed to be something. Whoopsies. Who else? I don't want to look at this too much. It's really gonna bother my... I'm not familiar with enough of these people. Where's our cactus? Cactus. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I recognize. There's probably more. I'm not going to scroll. We're going to be done here. Bye-bye. Yeah, she's just in one of the most infamously bad movies ever created. Have you seen that, like, Vine where they just do the head squeak across the taxi over and over? Love it. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Oh, wait. Big Noobs. I'm surprised he landed that show after that. Big Noobs. Big Noob. Well, I don't know that Shameless was anything when it started. I don't remember it being like... Sometimes shows get a lot of fanfare when they get going, and sometimes, you know, it's after that it started that people are like, oh, this is interesting to watch. Oh, big boobs. Yeah, I misread your message. This is a movie? I don't feel like this is a movie. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna keep safe search on. Yeah, I don't feel like this is an actual movie. Oh well. What are we doing? We've done 2. Mushrooms. Yep, didn't come up. Didn't come up. But at least that'll fix my search history. I'll fix my things I've looked for, you know? How to do it. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Maybe the only boob out here is me. No plant. No Hespori. Ooh, speaking of, do we have a... We're totally off the Visage thing, but... If we get... Oh, we do. Neat. I guess we should get a slash weapon. We can go to town here. Set these to slash just for the hell of it. Blowpipe. We'll go ahead and drop the Mithril darts. Let's do Mithril and then we can change it as needed, but I don't know that we'll be changing it ever. I think we just do these to the end of bingo. We did these. That. Seaweed is done 2 minutes ago, so we'll do seaweed next. And then we'll get back. That Noxious Halberd. Noxious Halberd. Have you seen Fargo? The movie Fargo? The show Fargo is pretty good. Are we on slash? We're on swipe. Swipe. Oh wait, we need a new Hespori. I've been trying to be better at planting my Hesporis. Coming up on 50 million farming XP. Maybe farming XP will be the one that we get 200 mil, and then anytime a bingo comes around, we just let that be our one. Or if you're lurking in the Twitch chat, YouTube chat, feel free to follow or subscribe. It's appreciated. I gotta find somewhere to go to lunch. I have family coming to town and they said... I'm gonna go to lunch. Let me know if you can go to lunch. And I said, probably. And they said, okay, great. Just let me know. And I was like, well, I guess we gotta pick a spot. I always feel like it's my obligation to pick a spot. Because they're not from here, you know? And I don't want them to be like, oh yeah. Swing on by. Well, let's go to McDonald's. Like, I would rather go somewhere that's tasty and interesting. I don't know. Maybe it'll be a Chipotle or something. Doesn't have to be anything. My family wouldn't think twice about it. They're just pretty chill. But I feel like we should do something fun and different. Big hit. It was a big hit. We have 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Uh-oh. We're stuck. We got. Just by way of reminder, we are here for the pet. No! No! Hespori, no! Pet? It's on harvest. It's not on kill. Pet. Pet. I'm not saying it would have been followed. Sad. We did not beat our PB of Grandmaster time, which is totally fine. I don't ever need to do that. Ideally, we never have to kill a Spori again. I just have 300 seeds, and it occurred to me one day that if I don't kill a Spori, you know, somewhat consistently, I'm gonna have 300 seeds forever because it takes so long for each one to grow that I either start killing Hispori and kind of get over it, or we just don't kill Hispori and the seeds will last forever. You also cannot put them in birdhouses. Shout out to myself for putting that on the wiki, because I'm the one who figured it out. We might be able to plant the mahogany seeds, or mahogany trees rather. I think we have Yanilian hops. Yanilian hops. Take all of them noted. I think this is how this works. And then a bunch of money. Yeah, okay. What are we not taking? I guess we could do a Calquat tree as well. The bingo ends today, so we don't need to... What am I... I'm literally running back and forth. Calquats have a decent enough chance. I don't really want to do a full-on farm run, though. I'm already annoyed. I'm already exhausted. We've already done too much. Alright, let's focus for a minute. We need Torstals and Celestris to be put away. We're not going to do a fruit tree run. It's just not worth it to me. Someone else was hunting... Oh, herbivore or something. Where's my arm itch? Oh no. It's just like I got a mosquito bite. It's too early in the year. Don't do that. For the life of me, I could not remember where we start, where we do the birdhouse. See? This is the problem. You get the pet and you forget everything you learned. Could not remember where we go to do the Calquat tree. We go here and then we run over. Goodness. It takes a lot of remembering to put this game back together. Where are we going? Where is it? Where's it? There it is. Check health. The fruit trees are the best chance, but seaweed is also the best chance, so we need to stay on our seaweed. Weird. No drop. Can I just pay you to clear it? I don't want any of this, actually. You can keep all that. I think we normally protect it, but I just can't be bothered. Bye! Toodaloo! Alright, where are we going? Dig site. The mahogany trees there might be done. I planted a Kronos tree in the Addis spot. That's just words that sound like gibberish. I planted a plant that makes things grow faster. So there's a... Not done. There's just a chance that those would be done. They're clearly not. Maybe we should pop our head out. Sometimes it takes a while to load. It doesn't load till you're closer. Watch, they're not done. Nope. When do they get done? This won't know. It doesn't take any of that into account. It says... Done Sunday. Yeah, that's not gonna work. If it's not done today, it's garbage. It's just trash. Okay. We don't need 13 mil. We don't need this. We don't need any of our gear. We need seaweed spores. We're also going to dive into the sea. Let me think. Mushrooms, when are those done? Done at 9:52? Really? I thought mushrooms were like 12 hours. Oh, they're like 3 hours. Here's the problem. Oh, these are diseased. That's a problem. Here's the problem. When I did my big push for the Hispori pet, I did it once a day. I was doing full farm runs, which resulted in, you know, kind of making my understanding of time on these plants totally off. I was like, everything grows once a day. That's not how this works. The Belladonna's done at 10, so I guess 9 and 10. I did not know that. I thought they were going to be all-day events. What is all day? What am I thinking? Is it cactuses? Where are the cactuses? Where'd you put the cactus? Right here. Done at 12. I thought these were all-day things. Must be just the trees. Maybe that's what I was basing everything on. Or that I just didn't care to do more than one farm run a day. Do. What day is it? It's Saturday. I'm supposed to do lunch. I mentioned that, but everywhere we normally like is so busy. Not seeing any pop-up for a pet. Very sad. These are done at 6:30 and 6:40. You can keep all the shovels. I don't need shovels. I don't even like shovels. Not a dirty boy. I don't need a scoop. A killer. I'm a machine. Okay. We're gonna do one more thing and then we'll head back to Vorkath. By one more thing, I mean we're gonna grab stuff and go bank it in the farming guild. Not a whole lot of complications here. Just clear out all of the things that we're not gonna farm again. Okay. Farming guild. I don't know what just wore off. Maybe it was our anti-poison part of the anti-venom. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And then we're gonna head back to Vorkath. I just need to get to this box and dump everything. Cool, that should free up just a small amount of bank space. Enough for a skeletal visage, perchance. I don't need any of the seaweed. Look at that, the BGS. That's how long ago I used the Vorkath tab. I was BGSing and not just going. Where's my ferocious gloves? I've had ferocious gloves forever on this account. I guess we could drop the burning claws in there. That's fine. Okay, let's focus. We need not this. 3 and 1. And then 10 sharks and 4 of those, maybe? I don't know. That seems good, right? Seems fine. Yeah, let's go to Vorkath. Let's do it. Let's kill the dragon. Okay, go to the bathroom, then we'll head on. Keep our fingers crossed and our toes double crossed. Hoping and praying that something comes of all this work. Be right back, see you in a bit. We're so back, boys. We're so back. Remember, if we're grinding this and someone else is also grinding this, the chance of us getting something is pretty much the same because this game hates us. But it's fun and silly, so that's neat. We have so much content to do today. We got lots of bingo to bang out. Not a great one. Yeah, overall, not great. Maybe because we're on Slash? I don't know. just gonna say overall not great. He's still burning though. Just at a reduced rate. The Sizzler. Maybe Vorkath the Sizzler. We burn him and he just sizzles. But it smells amazing. Undead dragon just roasting over there. It would be nice if that big lob attack in some way indicated where it was going, so you could see, you know, where to not be. Just a shadow or something, like in Kefri. That'd be neat. You just kind of have to remember. Sometimes I feel like I don't make it far enough. Sometimes I don't make it far enough just because of skill issue, but sometimes I feel like it's hard to tell exactly where far enough is. The big hit. No. Okay, 18. Tomorrow, I don't know what we're going to do on stream. It's not going to be a bingo. It's certainly not going to be Vorkath. Tomorrow, we'll just keep doing the bingo until we get it completed. Let us be compelled by that board until the end. You're dead. Yo, dead as hell. Dragon plate legs. Okay, I think it's a plate leg, plate skirt thing we have in the bank, so we're not going to use those. We're not going to alch them. Keep them. We will use them. We're just not going to alch them. No burn, huh? I do not understand how the burn applies. Okay, got it. Big explosion. Got it. Goodness gracious. What a dangerous dinosaur. What a dangerous little dragon here. Is there going to be burn on that one? It's just like a chance to apply, right? Yeah, there's some burn there. Neat. I never really got into my burning claws. We just got them like 10 KC, 10 chambers KC before we got dragon claws. Just ended up using the dragon claws for everything we had going on at the time. That was right as we were doing Vardorvis to finish out the axe. So we just ended up using dragon claws there. We need to nail those pets down too, don't we? Kinda nice to have all the desert treasure pets. Be nice to have any pets. It's been a petless year so far. We had a goal of 5 pets for the year, and we have not added a single one. Very quiet year as far as achieving our goals. Besides Chambers, we've got Chambers goals moving. That's something, I guess. Battle staves. I've really been bad about doing birdhouses since the start of bingo. Just because during bingo, if we're doing a birdhouse run, we could be AFK. Wyverns. Wyverns with a bone crusher necklace are just so very AFK. They drop prayer potions, so you'll keep your prayer up. They drop food, so you'll keep your food up. You take an SGS. You just beat the crap out of them. Bury their bones automatically. The bone crusher and the necklace. I don't have a bone crusher necklace. I have a dragon necklace, a dragon bone necklace, and a bone crusher. Each individually. Yeah, so we could have got the Grandmaster time if we had just hit a bunch of 50s as opposed to hitting a bunch of zeros. Sometimes I feel like the Dragon Hunter Lance just doesn't cook as much as maybe it should. Being a dragon weapon. I guess you can't make it too overpowered, but sometimes it feels a bit noodly. Got 40 seconds to wrap this up, buddy. Come on. Okay, just taking our sweet time. We need 90 health in 20 seconds. 70 health in 20 seconds. Oh, that was good. 30. Now we're down to 40. 35 health in 20 seconds. I keep saying 20 seconds because it was like 28 seconds. Oh, he did. No good. Vorkath's head again. I guess we can alch the rune kites. Vorkath drops diamonds and ruby bolt tips and rubies, those sorts of things. The problem is the Desert Treasure 2 bosses drop piles of them and he drops some of them. So we already have absolute heaps, all these precious gemstones. 33 Vorkaths. There's a 1 in 100 chance that we would have got a Vasant. No, they're 5,000 here, so less than 1 in 100. Okay, hold on. Dragon plates, legs. This dragon plate, skirt, legs, ornament kit. If we apply this to that, yeah, okay. So I think we could drop that in the POH now. I think is how this works. Maybe this too. We'll check. We either drop them in the POH or we take them into Vorkath with us. Here's some decorated dragon stuff, Vorkath. Don't you know? Just thought you'd like to see it. It's kind of cool looking. Probably don't see many people wearing it. People who wear this little credit card warriors around the rest of the game, they're not really hanging out at Vorkath. Alright. We'll just take it. I guess we should go to the POH first. Let's just take it to the house. We won't take it into Vorkath, because otherwise I'm just going to want to melt it down if something is dropped. Probably the armor? No, it's probably in here. The treasure? I think it's usually the treasure one. I forget. Elite? Hard or elite? Maybe elite? Let's see. One of them, I think, one of them holds the dragon armor gilded. Oh, we already have it. Awkward. I guess that was just garbage. Alright, well, we'll just put those in there then. We can kill 2 bank spaces, though. That's neat. I didn't know why I had the shield just sitting there. Now I feel real stupid for that one. Just have this dragon square shield trimmed and just in there. This other one we were waiting to use. We have a Ceridome and Godsword ornament kit as well. So we have to get a new SGS. We just need the hilt, actually. We have blades for days. But if we can get another hilt, we'll just put another one together. We could probably put that in the house, too. Probably works like the one we just dropped in there. Boo, 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 boo. Me again. Back for the 1 in 5. 1 in 5 thou. Trying not to think of this. I don't know who it was. I don't remember his name. But there was a YouTuber I was watching who was doing Vorkath. He was trying to green log it. But he was at over 10,000 kills and still missing one of the visage. Let's not think about that. We don't need to think about that. Just gonna think about how fun and vibey Vorkath is for us. How chill. Just a bunch of 50s. That's a 4. Old Vorkath. Okay. No. This is not going as well as it could be. It's fine. We just turned off the wrong prayer and then we walked incorrectly. It's fine. It's all good. Big poke. Noticing our bingo team is very quiet for someone who's supposed to be getting drops. I don't blame them, but I really blame Jagex. Like, what are we doing? We want to win, brother. We want to win. Oh, yeah, we can take it. Oh, yeah, 2 hits. Are you kidding? We hit a 62, which is our max. And then turned around and just, nah. Whatever. Could have taken him. Red D'hide. Wow. I gotta figure out what to do with all this D'hide. There is absolutely no world that I want to go tan all of this. We have piles of it. In 34 kills, we have 87 black, 113 red, 85 blue, 30 green. That's just in the kills here. Not counting all the other ones. Pre-bingo. That's only the whatever I just said. 34 kills. It's just so valuable. The D'hide as a gem. Oh. Hi. What's up, Snuggie? Snuggie's in our bingo team. Snuggie has put in an absolute heap of work. And Snuggie's been a bit screwed by RNGesus. RNGesus frowns on Snuggie from time to time. Specifically at Perilous Moons. We were talking about you earlier, how you were doing a crazy amount of moons. No matter what kind of moon you were running, 100 Perilous Moons. I think you start to feel a bit perilous in there. But we're trying to get a Visage wrapped up here. We get a Visage, our board. It's a lot more beautiful. We're clearly not going to make GM time with just Burning Claws. I don't know why that YouTube video said that. Maybe it's because he was using Torva in the video? I don't know. I don't know if Torva's that big of a difference. I haven't run DPS calcs. I just rely on YouTube videos and good vibes. Bye, Dragonplay legs. Look at all those dragon stones. You know what that means? If you're familiar, that means a lot of amulets of glory to charge. Off to shamans. Toodaloo! We have... Our team is becoming just absolute murderers of one thing. We all show up at shamans, just kill, just raise villages, slaughter millions. Take one little hammer and go, tee-hee, run away. I've killed hundreds of shamans on the bingo. I assume by this point, the other guy who said he was at shamans, is it Iron Hedera? He's an absolute machine. So I imagine he's already killed just heaps of them. Whole family trees just gone, erased from history. Snuggie's obviously a unit, as previously indicated, so if he's headed there now, it's going to be another little, another city wiped off the map. Ah! This is the best money I've made all bingo. Well, Ancestral had it, and Dex Prayer Scroll aside. Seriously, that's how it always goes. It'll be somebody who hasn't or doesn't need them, hasn't been there or doesn't need them, and they'll go, oh, I'll help, and then they'll get it, a hammer within like 100 KC, and just, it'll be super casual. Be like, oh yeah, I just, you know, I got one trip started and got 20 on my first trip and realized I had the wrong gear, so then I re-geared, and wouldn't you know, hammer, tee-hee. 100% what happens every single time. I was saying that on the other stream. We have people in our team, I said that yesterday on the stream, we have people in our team who go super hard for one thing, and they'll push and push and push and push, and then somebody else will go piddle around and go, oopsies, I got it. It happened with our occult necklace. We had 2 people who burned through like 2 or 3 tasks trying to get there, and then I showed up and got it pretty, within 100 KC, pretty quick. It happened, with the Ancestral. I was banging my head against the wall to get more Ancestral, and then Iron Hedera shows up and he's like, oop, there we go, an Ancestral top. It happened with the Prims, with our crystals for Serb, where somebody did multiple Serb tasks. They did 2 and got the green gems. But then the next person shows up and they get the other 2. No, they got the green in like 2 tasks, and they finally got the blue. No, that's not right. Sorry, they didn't get green. They got the smoldering because it was completely useless, and then somebody else showed up and then got both the red and the green, the 2 much more useful ones to get. Oop. Gotta keep our footwork fancy there. We're at anti-dragon fire. I suppose we could try more. We'll see how this ends. I really wanted to be the guy who got the Wyvern Visage, but fate said no. I guess maybe fate hasn't said no yet. Maybe I'll get it later. That's our anti-venom wearing off. You never know. You never know. I'm expecting somebody to get a skilling pet. Somebody who's not the person who's been pushing for a skilling pet. Somebody's done like thousands of Herbivore. And across his whole account, he's done like 12,000 or something ridiculous. I'm expecting him to certainly not get the pet. That would just make sense. It's got to be somebody completely different. We're not going to use the extended super anti-venom. Vorkath's head. Vorkath's head is a little as I see it, and I'm like, that's a Visage. And my brain has to catch up and go, brother, there's no loop beam, so you do not need that. If it's not orange, if it's not pink, not for us. We want orange or pink. This is nice, but not helpful. 162,000 in cash from that run. Then the gems and all the dehides. Just so much stuff. Just heaps. I don't know why I have this hard clue on the ground. I don't think Forecath drops hard clues. Pretty sure he's not dropping hard clues ever. Whee! Let's scroll through Forecath here. I'm pretty sure it's just elites. Yeah. Could also use the Jar of Decay, which is 1 in 3,000. Imagine, get a Jar of Decay. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? I think it's worth it to go get a Blue Dragon task. Probably not. No. We're close to having another task. We've got like 30 Smoke Devils to plow through, which is just absolutely no time at all. The issue is the task is our 700th or something, which means we need to do the Konar one first, which is a buttload of Hydra. And I'm not going to skip Hydra, and I'm not going to skip Smoke Devils, so we won't do the task. We'll just keep on farming Forecath with the Salve Amulet. It's fine. It's just fine. It's good. It's all good. I think the GM time here is also just says 54 seconds. It doesn't say anything about. What is it? Say anything about a Slayer task. Probably do that on task. The bingo also does not say anything about a Slayer task, to be fair. I have unblocked blue dragons, so there's a chance we could get a task. I should probably slash them. Probably poke them up. Oh yeah, big zeros. Wow. 61. No burn damage. Buddy. Terrible start. Garbo. What are we hitting? We're hitting once. 3. Wow. The thing is, he nerfs a lot of your damage there, so that 3 could have been like a 9 or something, you know? Ooh, it's Cubic. He's lurking in the Twitch chat. Feel free to follow or subscribe, Cubic. It's appreciated. I know you come for the high-intensity Forecath content. Cubic loves a Forecath kill. He hates dragons and the undead, famously. Everybody knows that about him. What they don't know is he has 2 big toes. Nobody knows that. Somebody in our clan chat right now, he only has 1. Oh my gosh. Somebody in our clan chat is complaining because they had a 22 or 44 HP Soul Heredit. Yeah, but 0 HPU. So it sucks. Oh, what's up, Winnie? Winnie with the dinosaurs. We are looking for loot rays and loot rays. I guess that's what they are. Loot beams. There we go. Not rays, beams. Good. Fine. Noodles. You hate to see it. You just hate to see it. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum. I'd like to take a day off of bingo. If we can have bingo be for a week, and then not one day, and then the following day. Just do some stuff today. I feel like I'm saying this because it's a bit hyperbolic, I suppose, but I feel like I've put a lot on my girl to do this week, and I really haven't. But just the general, like, I'd like to hang out with her and watch a movie. I've just been locked in, you know? We did watch a movie earlier this week, actually. We don't need to watch that many movies. I think it's just a bit of burnout. Bingo really puts your feet to the fire, in my humble opinion. I take it seriously. I take it very seriously. We are here to get stuff done. We're here to get the drop. It's a very serious matter. I feel like my team depends on me, you know? There are only so many people on the team. Somebody did 100 wyverns and did not get a wyvern visage, which is just absolute trash because you're supposed to get it in the first 100. 1 in 12,000 ideally happens in the first 100. Dragonplate legs. We're just printing money here. This is ridiculous. I know everybody says it's the money dragon, but I forget until I get back here and then I go, oh yeah, it's like actually printing money here. Congrats, you killed the dragon once. Here's 100,000 GP in just cash. It's just 100,000 coins. Oh, you need resources? Here you go, some seeds. I got 7 seconds on the anti-fire. Let's go ahead and drink the new one. There's not a law against it. Do it. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of damage. If he touches us once, we will die. Do not touch him once. Just gonna eat just for the fun. And then the claws, which did not, well, they did okay, I guess. They didn't do burn damage. Oh my goodness. What a fancy guy. He's really taking us to town there, isn't he? Goodness gracious. Why does it feel like we're taking a ton of damage this kill? There's no reason. I haven't done anything wrong. Sometimes I just don't have an anti-fire, but no, it's not anything wrong. Nothing like that. Just a lot of damage. What else can be said that hasn't been said about Vorkath? Its oodles of fun. It would be a nice pet to have, I suppose. I don't love the pets the bots have frequently, so Vorkath is low on the interest rate. Interest for me. Oh, that's a lot of fire. Don't really want to spend the whole phase healing. Oh, geez. Hey, look at that. We're out of health. We either take this, or he takes this. We'll see. Oh, wow. We got 65. That's dead. No, it's not. We live. That one's good. Ooh, we took it. It's the little one that looks like a wad of dirt. That's the one that kills us. Thank you. Oh, that was worth a lot of money, but not useful for the account. 142,000 GP. But again, it's the D'hide, so it's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. We don't even wear pants. We don't need D'hide pants. The manta rays are helpful for sure, but it is getting a little ridiculous how many manta rays we have. We're at 5,524. Oh, we just never use them. You could be like, oh, use them at Vorkath. Like if you've been watching, half the reason we leave whenever we go on a Vorkath trip, like half the reason we come back, is because we run out of inventory space, not because we're out of health. You just get so many bones. I'm more excited to get whatever it's called, Mastering Mixology done. The secondary ingredient thing over there, you can put the pestle and mortar, break down Vorkath's bones. You put the pestle and mortared bones into that secondary ingredient contraption, and you can just stack up a heap of them. So that would be better for extending the trips here. Make it so we're not wasting a bunch. Me again. Hello. Do a big old claw back. Claw time. Not good. Claw time. Not good. Those were just across the board not very good. I'm gonna be honest with you, those were bad. The hits are good. The standard ones, the steady hits, are decent enough. He doesn't take damage here, so the burn's gonna go to 0 for a bit. There it goes. It should be back. Is it coming back? No. It was just 0. Just zeroed out. It's like you have to do 2 claw specs and then chill on the 3rd until after the phase. Oh! Oh! So many explosions. I wanna know. Thanks for getting that song stuck in my head, Zordy. Appreciate you. I guess I'll be AFKing Wyverns. I have to play a game with my brothers later. Ooh. I have a good idea. What's a good idea? I've just had a really good idea. Bay asked about going to the gym today. I have no plans on going to the gym. Normally I would on a weekend, but as mentioned a moment ago, my brother and I are going to be playing some games. Brothers! It's going to be a big mass phone call. We're going to be chit-chatting. So I think we can work it out that I can hang with them. That could work. I have an idea. Plan. Dragon bones! Wow! A willow seed! Wow! Seedy business. Actually the willow seed can stay on the ground because I don't really want or need it. Those are some good claw specs. Not enough, but good. The willow seed is worth 100 GP. It's worth less than if we just grabbed a blue d'hide off the ground. I guess we gotta go do our seaweed run after this. Yeah, after this kill, we'll do seaweed run. Not after this trip, just this kill. The anti-fire potion has 30 seconds left on it, so I'd rather just not gulp another. It was a bad time to do that, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Wasted all the burn effect. Look at it hitting zeros. You'd really need a claw spec to like hit max multiple times and then the burn to really burn. That YouTube video that was like, it'll happen, you just hit it and you'll get it eventually. Like, how many thousands of kills deep are you, buddy? Are you okay? Do we need to call someone? Get it eventually. Oh boy. Oh geez, it's exactly what I didn't want. We're just not gonna use anti-fire for the remainder. It's fine. He only needs 2 hits. 1, 2. See? That's all we had to do. I don't know how that worked out like that, but there we are. Maybe I should start calling him on my GM time. Wow, Dragonplay legs. Is it every other kill we're gonna be getting Dragonplay legs? It feels like it's every other kill we get Dragonplay legs. We've had 7 in 40 kills. That's less than 1 in 10. That's absolutely bananas. I'm not even taking that seed. Screw you. Zoom. I'm gonna message Bay. Dig side. Dig side, dig side, dig side, dig side. Dig side, dig side, dig side, dig side. Let's go. I ran. This is such a good idea. I should have talked with Bay about it yesterday. She wants to go to the gym. I don't really want to go to the gym. And the gym opens soon. So she could go when it opens. And then I wouldn't have to go. And I could be here watching our little homie. And then she could come back and we could all go to lunch. Yay, lunch. Pick seaweed, pick seaweed. We did it. We perfectly timed the seaweed. We love it. Sorry, I'm not going to gasp so much. I recognize that if I win your position, I might think it's because I got a drop. No drops here. Just my heart falling into my stomach. Had a very shiny nose. I don't know why Christmas songs have been stuck in my head all day. I have an idea. Sorry. I'm sending actually a rather important text message. I have family who's considering coming to town today and ask if it would work for us to meet up and do lunch or something. So I got to figure out if it would work and if it will work. The easiest way to make it work. I'd rather not, you know, inconvenience them by being like, hey, you want to meet up? Here's a place super out of your way if you're driving by. So just got to narrow down where the easiest place to meet would be. This is a pretty good option. Is this near where they're coming from? Oh. Not the best. It's alright, we'll ask. This guy's name is Ratnap. What a cool name. Just a little sleepy rat. Snoozy guy. Oh, sheepy guy. Okay. Sorry. I'm just brain all over the place. I tried to plan this out yesterday so as to not do it during the stream here, but it is just not panning. I like that. The other problem is, God bless them, my family is so understanding and amicable. I think that's the right word. They're just easygoing about this kind of stuff, about like trying to plan stuff pretty last minute. That if I said, oh, will this restaurant work? Will this place work to meet up? They'll go, yep, it could be in the worst part of town. It could be food they're not into. I could say, what kind of food sounds good? Does this sound good? And they'd say, sounds great. Like, okay, but I need just, like, you can say no. It might be that it does sound good, but they don't really enforce an opinion, which is great sometimes. And sometimes it's like, okay, but really though? Ooh. Okay, Vorkath, sorry, we gotta stay locked in, otherwise we get unlocked and then it gets real goofy if we get all unlocked. Oh, it was Dragon Bones. I didn't even see what I picked up over there. I didn't know I picked up Dragon Bones. That's so cool. So neat. Isn't that neat? I think that's pretty neat. I did a bunch of Zulrah for this bingo, and while it didn't prove to be helpful for the tile, it did prove to be quite helpful for my very small at the time scale supply. So shout out to me. The problem I'm having, the problem I'm having with finding somewhere to do lunch is everywhere that works is either a fancy little like bistro kind of thing, which is just not the most fun for the people attending, or it's something that's real busy on a Saturday. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna go check on Bay real quick, make sure everything's good with them. I'll be right back. Then we'll do more Vorkath. See you in a second. Be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Hello. Surely. Surely this is the kill, right? How we doing? Good? Great? Good? What I don't get is why we can't have thralls here. It says like, the power of thralls can't reach this place or something like that. Some garbage. Just trash if you ask me, just absolute trash. And I know you're in the stream because you're asking, so I'm telling you it's trash. Is it or not? I'm not really cooking here. Might have got there if the first one had been poison as opposed to freezy. Yeah, we were 10 seconds when I was saying that, so we might have got there. My current PB is 56. The Grandmaster time is 54. Sub 54, not 54, sub 54. So it's unlikely that we're going to get a better time without breaking the Grandmaster time. So it's not like I'm going to go, oh, we didn't get a new PB though. No, we didn't get no PBs. I think it's a tick difference. So when I, oh my gosh, I hate when this happens. Can't even do anything. Let's look at our loot. Blow up, do it. Hi, buddy. This is why we bring high alks. This in the pants. Whenever we get dragon pants, gotta keep alking them, you know. Keep the inventory light and clean. There's a 26 in there. There we go. Some burns. Sick burns. Nope. I guess we should update the thumbnail on the video on YouTube. Doing a bad job about that. Just lock in so quick, you know? Don't even think twice. Off to the Vorkath poking. I like that the team right now, my bingo team, is trying to get the Visage, but they're doing it in different ways. I think that's interesting. Some people, myself, or at Vorkath, somebody else is at Wyverns, just any Visage counts. And so seeing everybody splay out, run their own different direction, I think is great, frankly. Something's got to give, right? Just farming dozens of different Visage potential, hundreds across all the different methods. When I go later to play with my brothers, I'll be doing the Wyverns probably. I think that's the easiest AFK. You could do dragons, but I need a Wyvern Visage, so why waste it, the potential, you know? Dragon Dart tips. If we could just not get death runes and instead just exclusively get chaos runes, life would be about 10% better. It would allow me to use Tumikins without having to go and farm a bunch of whatever scarred essence. I don't know what it is. There's a specific essence that comes from the Scar Mine. It's not called scarred essence. It's like warped or twisted or something like that, but I don't want to have to farm it. So chaos runes, please. The chaos runes I get here always go in my little rune pouch. So I don't really even know how many chaos runes we get here until I empty the rune pouch. It's usually pretty substantial, you know, because we don't use them here. Thankfully, Vorkath doesn't drop blood runes or anything like that. It's just 100% useful stuff. It's not blood. There are some Wrath runes, which is nice as well. I don't have any other method of getting Wrath runes besides rune crafting. Oof, rune crafting. Thankfully, Phosani and the skill pet are on the same row, which means if we do get a Visage, when we get a Visage, because it's coming, you know, when we do get a Visage, it does not prove beneficial to do skilling over Phosani. So we don't have to do like a stream where we just go and plow through a bunch of rune crafting. It's going to be rune crafting. I'll tell you that right now. That's what I'm going to do. If I'm going to push for a skilling pet, it's agility or rune crafting, and I just can't be bothered to sit here and do focused penguin agility course. So it's rune crafting. I don't know if it's faster, but the attempts feel faster because each run yields like 50 or whatever it is, 75 essence. It's like 62 with the giant pouch. Bye. Didn't even land. Your slime didn't even make it. Just keep poking. Goodness, I hate when I go out on a limb to do just one more kill like this. And he starts off by doing all of those gigantic range attacks. Just gets real painful real quick. See, this is one of the ones I feel like Dragon, or the Burning Claws, had they gone over well, we could be close to the GM time. And if this had gone well, this is just noodles. I don't think we hit a single time in there. Kind of wanted this one to start with freeze. If it had started with the freeze phase, we would have been able to heal a little bit more. Okay. We're just absolutely ripping him apart now. Holy cow. Yeah, had we got a double claw spec at the beginning, there's a good chance we would have either hit GM or been real close. I don't even know if I want to heal right now. We're doing really so well. Another claw spec, but that one was absolute gerbo. I think those range attacks max at like a 30 or 32. So it should be fine. We don't need to worry about it when it gets that low. We still have like 35 health. I need to say something in response to this family coming to visit and do lunch message. I don't think I said anything. I need to say something. Sorry, I don't want to just sit here on the stream and be like, oh, I'm just going to text, but it's important. Yeah, okay. I know what we'll do. We have a place. It's supposed to be chilly today. I don't really want to eat outside, but I think the best places would be in a certain type of area. And Burger King. Go to Burger King. Yeah, let's check one more thing. I think all this is... Sorry, we'll be done here in a second. The trick is, I never want to assume other people... There are no exits there. That's not good. I never want to assume other people necessarily want to eat what I want to eat, you know, or like the vibe of the places I like. I want something that's pretty, just easy to get on with. Is there a restaurant? Oh, there we go. Well, maybe this looks shady as hell. That is shady as hell. Sorry, this is not something I want to spend this long on. Especially since we just had the anti-dragon fire potion in our system here. We're up to 7,000 chaos runes, and I usually start with like 5,000? 500. Let's take 500. Work our way up from there. We need chaos runes for the shadow. We're doing a real terrible job sustaining, truth be told. And it's like, what's the point of going to that? No exits. I guess that's an exit. You can get off there. Yeah. You get off, you double back. Okay, that seems fine. I think this is what I think it is. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Sorry. I want to make sure this place is open. Sorry. Okay. That's it. That's it. We should be good until they respond, and then we'll see. We don't even need to do this, you know? Because obviously, someone else could just grab the drop. And we could be done. I have 500 extended super anti-fires. Sheesh. I guess our cannon's no longer in the wilderness, is it? We're gonna have to go, buy a new one because we wasted the old one. There you go. There's a whole bunch of stuff. I feel like it's too many of those. Too many of the cromwells. Uh-oh, it's a sneeze. Ugh. Sorry. Just sneeze into your ears. Sheesh. Ooh, you look body. Are you a bot? Yeah, how many forecasts? 1,700? I don't know, man. You look a little bottish. I'm just gonna report you, and God can judge you. That's Jagex can sort it out. I just assume you're a bot. And if not a bot, great. You know, even better. I'm sure they will never accidentally ban you. You and your not botting self. Sometimes the claws just do oh, there's a 5 stack. That's neat. Absolute trash. I don't know, 5 is pretty solid. Here's the plan. Alright, we keep poking. See how far we can get. It's still burning for 2. Then here in a second, we're gonna go back to claws. Nope. No way we peel all that health away. See, but the new horn, whatever it is, new potion, the new potion, it's not horn, will give us another spec there. Could really cook. It's only 25% spec energy, but with the burning claws taking only 30%, pretty good. Could really go to town. Eek. There we go, beautiful. It was a terrible start. Just to the acid phase, the fight itself is okay. I'm like saying this like I'm expecting him to die, but he's just not giving up the ghost. Let's go. Probably best that we do Vorkath for this Visage, just because we need Chaos Runes so badly. There you go. Dragon Longswords. Oh, this is the response we were waiting for. One of these, one of those. Okay, rude. You try to stab someone and they go and whack you in the face. It's taking a lot more damage than we need to, really. Now he's taking more damage than he needs to. I really thought that this bingo would be the thing that kind of broke me out to be able to do Phosanis. Get a drop, you know, not feel like I should be at Chambers. But here we are, not doing Phosanis. I have to whip out another text message here, so apologies. It'll be fast. I just need to explain why I picked the place that I picked to eat, because I don't think it makes sense unless you live here. Their route of travel does not go through the best part of town, so I'm just trying to avoid any shady business. Not businesses, but like any shady parts of town. Whee! You miss. You explode, but you miss. It was a really good claw spec, and we wasted it on a kill that's basically over. Hate when that happens. I guess it's closer to being over now. Okay, well, that should be sufficient, I guess. I'm just telling him, like, trying to explain briefly that there aren't many options if you're going through town the way you're going through town, you know? I don't know, I feel like that's pretty normal in a city. It's pretty normal anywhere, not just a city. Like, if you live anywhere, there are some spots that are just worse than others. Both in offerings and in, like, crime, you know? So I don't really want to spend a day in a bit shadier of an area if we can just try to avoid it. How many Vorkath have we done? We were at like 30. We've only done 10. I guess they take about a minute. Even the good ones take a minute. hoping for big damage. No. Really just kind of very small baby damage. I feel like I've gotten a lot of Vorkath's heads here. We're at 3 and 40 kills. It's like 1 in 10 and they're 1 in 50, I think. It does a lot of Vorkath's heads. Go back and forth. Have the Discord pulled up on the second monitor to see if somebody's going to report that they got the Visage. Just dead quiet for our team right now. Very upsetting. I expected more from them. I expected more from me, to be honest. That's really what the disappointment is. It's just I thought I was going to do better. Oh, look. Dragon Blade Lakes. It's been a while since we got paid. Absolutely ridiculous. I have not had a green cash deck on this account in so long, and this bingo business has just bumped it way up. There's no particular reason I haven't had a green stack. It's just money, like cash money. Cash money, baby, is low priority. We've been doing a lot of raids. You know, if you pop by the stream, you know. We've been doing a lot of raids. We've been doing a lot of, like, excuse me, Fosani. Stuff that, oh no, the hiccups. Gives specific items that are valuable. Goodness. But not cash. I guess we had money when we did a lot of God Wars. There were a lot of Alkables. We haven't done a lot of Desert Treasure 2 bosses. It's been a while. Let's go ahead and convert those. Melt them all down. We're going to have to buy a bond at some point. Ooh. To buy a few bonds, actually. It's not good. It's not good. The economy's in shambles out here. It's okay. It's just not great. It's awful quiet for all these guys who are pushing so hard on the bingo stuff. I want to know. I think it's just best practice to drop 2 claw specs, poke the hell out of them, and then see what happens here. Because the burn, if stacked, does not continue. Those are some good ones. A bit of burn too, but it doesn't continue through this phase. So better to just hold off a second. Yeah, no GM time, but nice and low health. As always, claw specs could have been better. Until they're just max hit, max hit, max hit. I'm just gonna keep saying that. And then I'll go, oh, lands could have been better. There will always be an excuse. Reasonably fast kill, though. Otherwise, I do say. This is gotta be one of the worst drops. The Wrath Talisman, with the introduction of Guardians of the Rift, just worth absolutely nothing. It's worth less than the blue D'hide that he drops every time. It's very sad, but it's true. Lost a tick there. Very upsetting. If it takes me a minute and a half, 2 minutes to kill Vorkath, it takes them 30 seconds to kill a Wyvern. We're just thinking about how many times we're rolling the chance here. It's gotta be a lot, right? Thanks, buddy. Gotta be a lot. Like the guy who did 100 wyverns is what? 1/1000th? No, not 1/1000th. It'd be it'd be 100,000 then. 1/100th of the way? Well, 1/120th. Oh, goodness. Get some damage here. Beautiful. We could take him if we just hit a bunch of 30s. I think 30 is the max hit here. Our nerfed max. We hit a 30, we hit a 29, there's a 44. We took him. Nice. Told you we could do it. Dragon Bolts. If anything, Dragon Bolts are what we want. If not, well, that's not true. If not the Visage, Dragon Bolts, but also Chaos Runes are optimal. Those are the two picks. If you could, I would have traded my 14 in by now. Yeah, that would be nice. I have heaps from the stupid shaman bingo attempts. It was absolutely ridiculous amount of Warhammers. That is also where I made a heap of money, a big old pile of money. I say that Vorkath is getting me a green cash stack, but Shamans has certainly helped. Honestly, just pretty much everything that I've been stuck killing for this bingo has helped. The wyverns that I did. Vorkath Chambers did not help, but pretty much everything else. Any small mobs. The Slayers stuff we did. The heads. Clues obviously always kind of help. Big hit. I think we can send another kill after this one, so we're not going to waste our claws. It's only got, what, 2 hits left? 3 hits. I guess it depends on if these hit at all. Noodles. Oh wait, we got 24. 17. We got 9. He's dead. Just gonna take a walk over here. Oh look, it's Vorkath's head. I'm keeping all the Vorkath's head because I like to take my better Ava's device into the wilderness, so we keep Vorkath's heads to facilitate my desire to lose them. Obviously, this is our last kill this trip. We're gonna run out of inventory space. 90 Dragon Bolts, though. Absolutely top tier drops right there. We love to see it. I don't know where you want me to go over here. Is this good? Thanks. Absolutely the tops. Just gonna keep poking. Oops, we lost a tick. Holy cow. Okay, if he spits another of those wads. See, they constantly hit. They constantly hurt. I don't know, we have inventory now. We might be able to get a third kill. Fourth kill this trip. Somebody just beat our Phosani's PV by 2 seconds. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. Just sad for me. Oof. Okay, we have 37 health, and those garbage ball things, the range attacks, can hit a 30. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the melee. We'll be back, Vorkath. You just wait. Seriously? You're taking way too long. Our spec has already come back on the claws. And it's worth it. He's got 120 health. Spec wasn't enough. There we go. That's enough. Good job. We only have 2 pieces of food. Battle staves, diamonds, dragon bones, something else. No? Maybe it's just another Rathrun or something. We only have 1 Wrath Talisman. I guess we could have grabbed the blue d'hide there. I always take the blue d'hide as though I'm going to use the blue d'hide. I never use the blue d'hide. Even when I was doing crafting, I wasn't using d'hide. I just don't like the tanning process. I know you can cast it, but sounds like a lot of clicking. And I already had to do a lot of clicking for the plank make. Just too much. It's just too convoluted, you know? Or you run it back and forth and get it all crafted. Then you gotta high alch it. I was gonna say smelt it. You gotta high alch it. Oh, that's a prayer potion. Don't drink that. You drink it. You idiot. Yeah, I'm not really big on the high alching anymore. I suppose I could be while I run agility, but I don't really run that agility. If I'm running agility, it's typically Pingu agility. Trying to make a pet happen. We don't really need Marks of Grace. 20 seconds on the anti-fire. And 0 seconds left on the cup of coffee. It's getting a little low. It's been a long time since we had a long stream, hasn't it? We used to do longer streams back when we lived at the other house, but you know, when you have a baby, ugh, everything kind of goes whee out the window. Okay, I don't think it's worth it to do the super combat right now. Anti-fire for sure. Super combat, for maybe. Good. Also good. We're gonna do the super combat. And then we miss. We love to see it. On the one hand, we're hitting like an absolute truck. On the other hand, the claw specs did not instigate burning, which is unfortunate. That's really what we want to see. Yeah, if we hit 350s, we can take this. Yeah, we're not hitting 350s. 20, 20, 20. Oh, look. He's got a bunch of health left because we didn't hit 350s, like I said. Just gonna save the claw spec for the next one. Bye! Wasn't terrible, I suppose. Hey, and Dragon Dart Tips. Also good. Not as good as other things, because Dragon Dart Tips we have in absolute abundance from doing all the TOA, but not complaining. Things could be worse around here. We start off with the claws. This one time it instigates burning. I do not understand. It's got to be just like a random chance. I thought it was like if you... I thought it was kind of more guaranteed that you would start burning at 1 and then it would stack. But clearly I don't know anything. Clearly, I've never read a blog in my life. I don't know how weapons or anything work. Just a silly coffee drinker. The tea-drinking British who put this game together know way more than me. I'm just not saying this to be any kind of way, but I actually genuinely expected to see one of these drops by now. Not necessarily the Visage here, but with the team hunting the same pieces and me hunting them yesterday, I would have expected something. It's been a lot of effort for very little return. Okay. We don't really have to do back-to-back range attacks. Health is low. Oh boy, that could be it. Nope. If we see one of those garbage range attacks, probably... We'll just tick eat in advance. We're not going to make a good time on this one anyway. Why not? There we go. I guess we could have finished the kill. Had we not tick it. Yeah, we literally the next hit we finished the kill. Incredible. And it's coins. Now we feel like dragon plate legs are too much money. So here's 60,000 GP instead of 120,000 or whatever it is. Just keep poking. We have claws again. We have a spec. We'll send it, but I don't think we're going to get much more than one kill out of this trip. I suppose we might. Depends on how this unfolds. We have plenty of supplies. We're just running out of room again. Every time I go and I bring less food, those are the kills where we're just tick-eating a whole bunch and just fighting for our life. Okay, absolute noodles. We hit a literal 1 with the claws. Didn't inflict burning. No burning over time. Just 1. GG's. No damage. I'm noticing you're not taking a lot of damage today. We have 60. We have 40. We can take this. Oh, that wasn't a big enough 40. It was 43. There we go. Our anti-fire just ran out, so we're probably... Oh, clue scroll. Probably going to go do that. We're not going to do the clue scroll. We're probably going to go refresh our anti-fire, is how I mean. And... We should check our seaweeds. They're done. Look at that. We're going to go roll the pet again. I guess we should drop the clue scroll on the ground where we're banking, and then we'll go do the seaweed run. I'm gonna get coffee as well, because this one's getting cold. One other thing before we run around and do all the things I just mentioned we're gonna run around and do. We have 9 tooth halves of keys, and 33 of the other. We can do this, right? I think we can just do this. Look at that. Look at that efficiency. Beautiful. Just gotta try to clean out some bank space here. I have bullseye lanterns from killing Thermi that I just kept to Alk because they're worth, well, they're worth very little to Alk. I didn't realize. Just, they look like they were worth more on mobile. So here we are. Okay, that's done. So we're going to do a seaweed run, and then I'm going to go to the bathroom and get coffee, and we will go again. But, gotta keep the seaweed rotated, you know? Gotta keep it fresh. Zoom. Get out of my face. Dum dum da dum dum da dum dum. I'd really like the skeletal visage. I've already pulled a wyvern visage from Vorkath, so a skeletal would be a nice, appropriate change. What did we say the other ones were done? Like 9 or something? 9:50 and 10:30, so certainly not done yet. And then the cactuses are done at like noon, 2 o'clock. Seaweed. The secretors do not help in this process. I just like them because it's easier. I've just gotten my click method down for grabbing the farming stuff. So I just click the same way. I have no idea why. That's just what I used to do. So I don't do anything else. It's not efficient. It's not helpful. Do. I do not enjoy doing farm runs on stream. It always makes me feel a little vindicated when somebody gets a real good PB at a boss. And then they say something about it and I see that they're a main account. It's like, oh, you didn't, I mean, you got a good PB, but like you went and kind of bought it. So congrats, but also like, congrats on working the overtime too, or whatever you did to make all that money. Like getting a PB at Fosani's that was 9 minutes off, or 9 seconds off the Grandmaster. Like congrats, but also, temper that enthusiasm there. Not exactly skill. It is, but I want to look at Vorkath drops. I want to see how we're doing. We have a lot of seeds. The seeds that we have. The seeds are. We don't have redwood. We don't have any of the big ones. No big ones. We have the willow one, which is fairly. It's not common. It's just common as far as seeds go. And then the snapdragons and stuff are less common, but still fairly common. Yeah, the whole seed table is pretty common, I guess. Oh, we have two. We have the maple and the willow. Wow. Equally ranked on the table. Noticing we didn't get a notification there that we would have been followed. So that's upsetting. Let's go back to the top. Doom, 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 doom. Up, over. And we bank everything. Somebody in our group said they don't even know what to work on after doing their farm run. It's like, buddy, it's going to be Visage. If anything, that's going to be the biggest points. If we can get one, that will make the biggest difference. Sad to say, but it's true. Sad to say because I don't really want to hunt any more Visages, but it is true. Let's swap out some of these low potions to get some high potions. So we can really settle in, can really cook. Okay. Yeah, I want to go get more coffee. Make sure it's nice and piping hot. And then, gosh darn it, I guess we will keep on. If you're lurking, feel free to follow or subscribe. I did not expect to spend this much time at Vorkath. I thought we would do Fosani's, but here we are. So, I'll be back. See you in a second here. Be right back. boys, we are so back. And by back, I mean we're going back to Vorkath, because that's what we do. It's going to end up being a Vorkath-only stream, isn't it? I did not think I was going to end up streaming Vorkath, honestly, ever. It's so easy to do. I was like, oh, I'll just log in on mobile sometime and just keep chipping away. How many do we have? I don't even know how many. We'll just wait until we get this kill. Yeah, I thought it was going to be just a mobile-y kind of grind, but no. The bingo says nay. Okay, here we go. Just instant venom, huh? Well, we haven't missed any attacks. We have lost some burn damage to this. It's over now. Okay, so we haven't lost much burn damage. Nope. Yeah, the Lance just really isn't putting out as much DPS as we would need. We've noodled just a number of times here. Okie doke. Nope. We're not within killable range on health. We're just in a bit of a concerning range. 36 is like, if we take one hit, we'll have to heal. I'd really rather just wrap the kill into a bunch of healing between kills. We could take this. We could do 20-20. Or 13-15-15. 13-21-11 is good. That's great. Another clue scroll. The problem with clue scrolls here is you have to go bank them. You have to put them on the ground because this is an instance. So I just teleport out. It's a bit unfortunate. It's the same with all the Desert Treasure 2 bosses. Honestly, so just briefly, the clue scroll update that they proposed, while a lot of people didn't like, something like that I think should happen because right now, with all of the instance bosses they've got going on, you have to leave, even if you're a clue juggler, even if you love that kind of stuff, you have to leave and come back. And that seems like really tacky, weird mechanics. So I think that needs addressing. Vorkath, Phosanes, all the Desert Treasure 2 bosses just have to come and go, you know? Boom, 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 boom. Sorry, Bay woke up. We might be wrapping up the stream here soon. Bay and I are talking about how to fit everything into today. She wants to go to the gym. I mentioned this. She wants to go to the gym, but yeah, we've got lunch plans with family, so. Those claws did not cook, did they? Eek. Yeah. I think she might be going now, which means I gotta hang with little baby, which is great and fun. But it also means he can't really stream, because if he wakes up and needs anything, gotta go. And gotta go. So we'll be a couple more minutes and then we'll be done. Hopefully, one of our lovely teammates can smash the Visage piece. I don't think I can do Vorkath while babysitting. Might be able to AFK Wyverns or something. They're so easy to AFK. I'm not using a Blood Fury or anything. You just take some high healing food, some sharks or something. As long as you can survive the first little bit, it gets real easy because then you can just click one and wait, and then it'll auto bury the bones. It just becomes real smooth sailing. I need you to die. Just like right now. There we go. Thank you. Exactly what I wanted. Black Dragon Hide. Yeah, I'm gonna go touch base with Bay, see what we're doing, because I think we should crack on. We got 9 seconds on the anti-fire. We'll bank, and I know it was only a 1-kill trip, but still. Why do we have death runes? Did I just forget to put those away last time? Awkward. I really would like a Wyvern Visage. I'd like a Skeletal Visage too, so I'm not going to be salty if I have to AFK Wyverns. Suppose Vorkath is easy enough content to get into and get out of that I could just keep eyes on the baby monitor. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to check in with Bay. I'll be right back and we'll see what happens. It'll probably be ending the stream soon, so be right back. we're back. I gotta go. Bay is going to head to the gym, and I'm going to be watching our little Bay, and little baby's already awake, so I gotta crack on with him. So I'm gonna go. If you're lurking, feel free to follow or subscribe. I'm gonna be AFKing something. Wyverns probably. We'll see how the bingo pans out, but we will not be streaming bingo again. Today's the last day until 8 p.m. unless we do an afternoon stream, which seems very unlikely. But a pleasure hanging out with all of you. If you're on my bingo team and you're hanging out, good luck. Hope we get there. It's extremely questionable at this point, but it is possible. I will be around, you know, as much as I can. But like I said, we had family who spontaneously is coming to town. So if you're not on my bingo team, good luck with your weekend. I hope it's not as focused of grinding as we're doing, but I hope it's pleasant. So thanks for hanging out. A pleasure. Winnie, Snuggy, Cubic, Zordy, anyone who swung through. See you later. Bye bye. So long. Kisses.